And Egypt has signed a package of partnership agreements worth billions of US dollars of investment in climate-related projects with global and regional financial institutions and firms. The signing ceremony took place on Tuesday at the United Nations Summit on Climate Change, hosted by Egypt in the seaside resort of Sharm el-Sheikh. Prime Minister Mustafa Medbouli attended the ceremony along with the U.S. climate envoy John Kerry and the chiefs of the European Bank for Reconstruction and Development and the African Development Bank Group. The projects will contribute or accelerate Egypt's implementation of its national determined contributions. The investments include projects on renewable energy, food security, agriculture, water, and transportation.
We are capable of coming together and surprising the world. That's what's going to happen here. And I just tell you that I would say more now, but I'm saving, or we are saving, some things as a surprise for when President Biden gets here.
It's really a great honor to have this very distinctive gathering of groups that represent, of course, governments, development partners on international and national levels, together today to celebrate the signing of a lot of projects that will contribute or will accelerate Egypt's implementation of it.
The new fully electric vehicle startup in Italy is challenging U.S. and Chinese rivals with its Made in Italy design. EV startup Aehra is being launched by a former oil trader who hired an ex-Lamborghini designer to infuse the cars with Italian emotion and is placing emphasis on aerodynamics over performance. Tesla paved the way nearly 2 decades ago, but its biggest hurdle to success is an already crowded by market of EV startups and traditional car makers. But now, the global transition to fully electric vehicles is littered with startups inspired by a new era in mobility and drawn by the lower cost of building EVs compared with their fossil fuel guzzling forebears. Suppliers offer ready-made generic electric platforms, and manufacturers can take on contracts for assembly, approaches that translate into savings on jobs and infrastructure. Design is where Aehra hopes to grab market attention. This aesthetic shift improves the car's aerodynamics, which will help extend range, according to Aehra Chief Design Officer Filippo Perini.
L'aerodinamica influisce tantissimo sul veicolo in quanto a maneggevolezza, a sicurezza, a comfort, a silenziosità e soprattutto anche ecosostenibilità, perché l'auto, essendo più efficiente, consuma meno, riesce ad avere un range maggiore, quindi utilizzando meno corrente, meno energia.
The front end of this car is very unusual. You see there is a huge reduction of the front overhang because we are trying to have a long wheelbase, short front and rear overhang to leave much more roominess and space for the